What is the most recognizable aspect of tabs? The wacky physics? Sure, but we need to be more specific. You could argue the art direction, but not the answer I'm getting at. The units? Close, but still not correct. The most recognizable aspect of tabs has become the most recognizable part of Landfall as a game studio. It's been at the forefront for several games and has even been the only unique selling point for a game. I am of course talking about the Wobbler. Technically, all three of the previous things I listed are spawned from this character. The wacky physics are a staple characteristic, the art direction allows it to look as it does, and it's the base for every unit in the game. But before we get ahead of ourselves, what is a Wobbler? Well, it's a very simple bipedal humanoid looking creature. The design is very simple, which allows it to form the base for every unit. Landfall just adds the necessary clothes and weapons to make the Wobbler pretty much anything. And if we really wanted to go deep, some Wobblers even use magic to live longer. Just a little fun fact for you. That's not what this video is about, however. I'm more interested in the Wobbler as a mascot. If you think about it, the Wobbler is a pretty good one and exhibits all of the traits of a good mascot. If we look at other video game mascots, like for example Mario and Sonic, both of their designs can be summed up in just a few words, and both also have a key defining trait. Mario is a red plumber and jumps. Sonic is a blue hedgehog and is fast. They are simple and easy to remember, and I think that's what makes them so iconic and instantly recognizable as mascots. Let's apply this to the Wobbler. It's either a red or blue humanoid looking thing, and its key defining trait is its wacky physics. I know that's easy for me and a lot of you watching to identify the Wobbler, as you've most likely lost a lot of hours engrossing yourself in their games, but I'm almost certain you show a picture of a Wobbler to anyone who at the very least knows of tabs, and they'll likely come back with, oh, that's that weird guy from the Totally Accurate Fighting game. Or something similar. If anything, this shows the potential of the Wobbler as a mascot, and once Landfall is finished with tabs, I hope to see the Wobbler star in different types of games. But the Wobbler has starred in different types of games, and the potential of him as a mascot has definitely been proven with these games right here. The Wobbler certainly started as the Tabs guy, but I think it became a standalone character with the release of Tab Z. I did an entire video breaking this game down, but the short of it, it's a fun and wacky zombie survival game. The character you play as is of course the Wobbler. The game is played in first person, but the wacky physics are present. I'm in the boat that believes that Tab Z is a pretty fun and worth playing game anyway. It's open world, PvE, pretty satisfying to kill, and in classic Landfall fashion contains secrets. And with a few updates, this game could be an amazing single player experience Landfall plays. The inclusion of the Wobbler definitely added to the experience and provided that distinctly Landfall seal to it all. However, I think an even better example of the power of the Wobbler brand is Tab G. Upon release, this was a blatant clone of PUBG, but Tab G proudly yelled that from the top of the tallest mountain, and everyone just excused it because it included the Wobbler along with those wacky physics. Think about it, what else did Tab G have when it first released? Just including the Wobbler as the playable character was enough to turn a PUBG clone into Landfall's own creation. That to me is a great proof of concept, showing the strength of the Wobbler as a mascot. Now of course I'm not suggesting that people will buy a game starring the Wobbler for that fact alone. Looking at the Steam charts shows that people come for the Wobblers and stay if they enjoy the game, and I personally didn't spend a lot of time with Tab G. I felt like I got old a lot quicker than other BRs, and I'm not really much of a Battle Royale person in general. I didn't enjoy the game that much, and Tab Z was a far superior game. With just a few updates, that game could be an absolutely amazing single player experience Landfall please. So I feel I've at least somewhat proven the validity of the Wobbler as a good mascot character, and as long as those wacky physics are brought over, it could translate into a lot of games. One game I would love to see would be a third-person class-based shooter. There are already so many variations in the types of weapons and abilities. I think it could really work. Imagine Garden Warfare 2, but with the Wobblers. However, I don't think the Wobbler is yet ready for such a purpose. The signs of the Wobbler reaching that iconic status is there, but all it needs is to get into the hands of more people. They stated on the roadmap that after the full release, they're planning a Switch and PS4 port, which is great to hear. That is all I wish to touch on. There is certainly a lot more room for discussion on this topic, so let me know what you think in the comments. So yeah, that's all. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.